7-4 Arizona Cardinals to get this final game of Thanksgiving underway here on NFL Network. Quentin Demps back deep. Knuckleball kick that'll roll through to Demps. He returned 100 yards last week. This time he gets to the... McNabb on the season at 59% to throw on first down. Nice safe throw. Jason Avant. McNabb will work out of the shotgun on a 2nd and 5. Westbrook has a first down up to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Pass the football, and they empty the backfield out on a 2nd and 7 for McNabb. Plenty of time. Avant again, first down. All right, they work out of a traditional eye, but McNabb will throw under pressure. A little screen to Basket. Gets a block on the edge, and Basket run out. Eckel comes in, a 2-back set. Eckel has a first down. Second-year man out of Navy, signed on October the 21st, and he says I picked up 2 on the play. Westbrook, the tailback in the eye. Westbrook squeezes through a hole. Westbrook has a first down. So on a 1st and 10 for the 24, McNabb checks down. Curtis, he dives down to the Jackson, who has 13 rushes this season, will take the direct snap. Jackson for the 5-yard. 12th play of the drive coming up for Philadelphia. Westbrook and Flecko in a split back set. Little shovel pass to Westbrook, and he's in for the touchdown. Great 70-yard drive for Philadelphia. Out to a 7-0 lead and the Arizona Cardinals. Warner with 21 touchdown passes this season. Tim Hightower dragged down from behind. 2nd and 11 for Warner and the Cardinals. Checks down underneath. Bolden as they try to answer the Philadelphia score. Warner with time. Warner to the sideline, and what a catch by Steve Breston.
Are just sensational catching the football.
Gain of 17. Hightower trying to bounce it outside. Shut down of 3 seconds. Bolden in motion. Warner nearly intercepted, and it is. Ocelio Hansen off the deflection. Gets the turnover. Bradley had a chance. Couldn't convert. Eagles have a short field from the 41 of Arizona. Westbrook stood up and drilled in the hole.
In a while. 2nd and 5. Westbrook with some blockers. First down and more. Shakes up. Running game going. Oh, boy.
Open up the entire playbook. Jackson in motion. Westbrook skips through a big hole. Gets a block from Curtis and takes it inside the 5. And after the end of the play, a personal foul call against Arizona, so they'll put the ball just inside. Now 7-0. Westbrook in. 2nd touchdown for Westbrook. He's got one.
Hawks, they're just going to run it all night.
Akers for the extra point. Has some time. Fastball high. Intercepted by Quentin Michael. His 3rd pick of the year. And Michael run out of bounds at the 44-yard line. Meanwhile, McNabb is 5 for 5. Make it 6 for 6 as Deshaun Jackson. But the odd man out is Reggie Brown. As McNabb on a 2nd down is going to get sacked. 3rd and 13 for McNabb. Skips it. Arrington will not get the first down.
And Westbrook to run wild. The better option is try and take him away and let Donovan beat you.
On a 1st and 10, Westbrook in the 1-back set. Westbrook gets a block. Westbrook grabs. Wilson, number 24, creeps up at the line. Westbrook fights for the first down, and he showed it. 71 yards officially. McNabb to the sideline, and a nice diving catch. Remember, they're missing Sean Andrews, their 2-time Pro Bowl right guard. This time it's Lorenzo Booker. Westbrook this time gets nothing as he's 2nd and 11. McNabb wide open. Jackson at the 10. Tripped up at the 6. First down, Philadelphia. Being drafted, said, wow, he's added a whole different dimension to to their offense. McNabb on a 1st and goal. L.J. Smith gets a... On a 2nd and goal, Westbrook looking for his 3rd touchdown. He's got Westbrook wide open and he'll walk in. 3rd touchdown for Brian Westbrook here in the 1st half.
Absolutely wide open.
Akers' extra point is good.
But they're making a statement.
2nd and 8 for Warner. Fitzgerald has a 1st. Gerald to the bottom of your screen on the 1st and 10. Warner under pressure, got hammered. Sacks, has 7 this season. Bolden in motion. Anquan Bolden on the run. Bolden fumbles the football. It's loose on the ground. And Arizona recovered it. Hightower in the backfield with Warner. Hightower's wide open with room to run. Finally dragged down by Mike, the tight end in motion. Warner with time. Warner with an open man downfield and completes it to Leonard Pope, the tight end. So Arizona with a 1st down at the 10. Hightower met by Dawkins and then hit by 15th year out of Clemson. 2nd and goal for Warner. Has time, delivers it to the 2-yard line.
Illegal contact, number 27, defense. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Correction, half the distance from the previous spot. Automatic 1st down.
Play clock at 8. Warner dropped. Hightower on 2nd and goal, fights to the 1. 3rd and goal, Hightower in the 1-back set. Eagles on a blitz. Warner incomplete, but a flag as Bolden was held. Smith, the fullback, in motion. Warner just dumps it away, incomplete. 2nd and goal. Warner again. This time Fitzgerald has the touchdown. So Larry Fitzgerald.
We're just going to take advantage.
Racker's extra point is good. Get the ball to start the 3rd. McNabb with the play action. McNabb to the sideline to 3 touchdowns for Philadelphia. 2 receiving, 1 rushing. McNabb under some pressure, buys some time. McNabb avoids the hit and gets out of bounds. Philadelphia 2 for 3 on their 3rd downs. They've all been manageable. They've all been short. McNabb days ago. McNabb over the middle, and he's got Hank. The Eagles with 191 yards of offense. McNabb literally with all day. Checks down to the 39-yard line, and L.J. Smith fights.
John Runyon on the outside, but that protection was perfect.
2nd and 5. McNabb with some room. McNabb's got a 1st down, and McNabb will get out of bounds.
In a one-on-one situation, now defensively, what do? Now you're trying to...
The game, we were pretty good offensively until this last little slump. Curtis gets out of a tackle. And then stood up at the 16-yard line. At 5-5-1, they probably need to run the table in the NFC to get into the postseason. McNabb, Curtis, can't reel it in. Green on the 3rd and 2 for the Eagles. McNabb, basket, makes the catch. Did he get for Philadelphia? McNabb again with some room to run. McNabb, there's a flag in the play as he gets out of bounds at the 5. Sean Andrews.
Number 67. 10-yard penalty. They play 1st down.
Well, 22 of 26. Snap is good, and Akers knocks it through. So Bolden goes in motion. Warner to throw. Warner harassed. Warner in the middle couple of weeks. He's to the right of Warner on this 3rd and 4. Warner just gets it off, and it's incomplete. And solid. Donovan McNabb, 15 of 19, 112 yards. 5. It was all Brian Westbrook running the ball right. Blitz on. McNabb makes Wilson miss. Great move by McNabb. The 3rd quarter has been a big quarter for the Cardinals this year. Warner on a 2nd and 10. Completes it up to the 4th. 3rd and 1. Arizona goes spread. Warner with time. Warner dropped by
cap next season. 1.1 is an accelerated signing bonus, so if the Eagles were to trade Donovan McNabb, they actually would free.
Oh my goodness gracious, why would you want to trade somebody like this over a couple of bad games?
Third down, McNabb. Hank Basket.
Be careful what you wish for.
McNabb on a 1st and 10. That's Brent Selleck for 131 yards and a couple of touchdowns. 2nd and 6. Fastball. Deshaun Jackson to the 20-yard line. Third. Avant the motion man. Westbrook turns the corner.
Here's what Westbrook can do. You can see him down at the bottom of the screen, flanked out.
Deshaun Jackson to the 15. Jackson down the sideline, and he's got a 1st down. He got 24 there. Westbrook right up the middle. Brian Westbrook is in. 4th touchdown of the game for Westbrook. 2 rushing touchdowns, 2 receiving. David Akers with the extra. Something the Giants did last week. Bolden had 11 catches, but for only 88 yards. Warner, dangerous play. Combined Bolden and Fitzgerald, 4 catches for 18 yards. There's Fitzgerald, but short of the... Got some pressure from Kyle Eckel. Deshaun Jackson yelled scatter, and Jackson touches the ball, and it looks like Arizona has it.
I think Jackson was convinced that somebody on his team touched it, and he felt like he had to recover it.
From the 35, Warner. Bolden. And there's Bolden. Cardinals can take advantage of the special team snafu. Warner to Breston. Hightower in the backfield with Warner. Warner gets it out quickly. Warner to the goal line to Breston, and it's a touchdown. Lito Shepherd on the coverage. Brett 4 on the season. Warner has it batted away by Quentin Michael, who's had a heck of a game tonight.
Illegal use of the hands to the face, number 24, defense. Half the distance to the goal, replay the extra point.
Smith and Hightower in the backfield. Warner flips it left, and it's knocked away from...
They grow a little louder after that performance.
McNabb, wide open Curtis. Curtis shakes Ralph Brown.
Of receivers in this game that we've seen in the past few.
Curtis with 4 catches for 50 yards. McNabb, L.J. Smith. L.J. Smith inside the 30 and dragged down by Aaron Francisco.
And he cannot stay healthy.
McNabb on 3rd down. He's got a lot of room. And he gets tripped up from behind for Akers. Snap is good. Akers has it lined up, and he knocks it to 2 picks. On a 1st and 10, Bolden. There's the power of Anquan Bolden, and finally dragged down. Banner evening, 22 of 31, 223 yards, a couple of touchdowns.
Well, we came in talking about how talented these 2 receivers are, and certainly they have known for, and it has thrown the Cardinals off their game.
And Bolden has had 2 drops, including 1 in the end zone. Fitzgerald with a great catch inside the 10.
That, and he works very hard on it in practice.
1st and goal, quick pass to Warner again. Fitzgerald, touchdown Arizona. There's the strength and athleticism of...
He's something special, he really is.
Rackers has it teed up at the 30. And he'll kick it away. It's a short kick. Demps from his own 15. Demps runs out of a couple tackles. Demps up to the 1st NFL player since 1975. 100 yards rushing, 2 rushing touchdowns, 2 receiving games in 1 game. Got to go back to Westbrook to the right of McNabb. McNabb will throw. Little screen to Westbrook with some room. Westbrook to the 39.
Warner.
Hightower in a 1-back set. Warner gets hammered, but he gets it off to Bolden, who fumbles the football, and the Eagles have it. Refused once he was in recovery to even take any painkillers, and he came back in 2 games. Goal for the Eagles. Westbrook has 4 touchdowns. Westbrook tonight with 4 touchdowns, 2 running, 2 receiving. McNabb under some pressure, and he just throws it away.
Football, this was 5 years ago, Donovan McNabb and the Philadelphia Eagles.
3rd and goal from the 5. McNabb with time underneath. McNabb gets the touchdown. Deshaun Jackson. That little extra effort got him in.
Makers, Westbrook, Jackson, McNabb.
Ridiculously cold. A good night to play football. Blitz on. Preston gets hammered. 1-20. Warner with time has it batted down at the line, incomplete.
We're about everything. You know, he's not going to get down. He's been in Philadelphia for 10 years. You can't scare him.
Lorenzo Booker dives inside.
Because fans have long memories, and they tend to drag up your worst moments, which after 10 years, they can be pretty extensive. It's out of the wild card. So a late run can often propel teams.
Kyle Eckel to the 10. Another first. 0.3 a pop. You know, we talked about the Eagles, and you mentioned about, you know, the wild card
formula. You have to be able to stop the run, so at least they have a chance.
2nd and goal. McNabb.
And yet, historically, you're number 2 in National Football League history as far as not throwing interceptions.
On 3rd and goal, does he have another one? Yes, Jason Avant. Chris, no interceptions, just touchdowns
tonight, no question.
Saw Avant extend the ball to give you all the details on the history of the pudding pie. Arrington on a run. And Rich Gannon. And Arizona will go for it on 4th and 1. Warner looking for Urban. Intercepted by Brian Dawkins. His first pick of the year. And he's run out of bounds at the Arizona 45-yard line.
Those teams are going to knock each other off on any given week.
A disappointment for Ken Wisenhunt, who's really gotten this program headed in the right direction. But Andy Reid, after a week of turmoil with the benching of Donovan McNabb, his team took that little step back and then the big step forward tonight, Chris.